What are we doing? You guys, have you ever seen anything look more just on brand? Just perfect in its glory? Lord Tonjes. Welcome to What the Sweet Fuck. I'm Meghan Tonjes.
I'm Nicole Fody.
And this is where we talk about
all things fuckworthy. We're back.
We're back. We're always back.
We are always back. We're never front.
To be fair, last week there was a lot going on.
Yes.
A little funeral.
Yes.
Little last minute trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got back and you were ready to film. And I was like, let's not do that today. Let's not be rushing to do that right before we go to Buffer Festival, right before we do all these things.
Like 36 hours later, we were both in Toronto. You're watching this on Wednesday, probably. Guess when we're filming it?
Wednesday. Your faves could never, and they won't, and they don't.
Also, I got a free drink today, so, I got the venti. She might be a little caffeinated.
You got a free drink? Oh, you got your rewards?
Mm-hmm.
I almost used my rewards today, and I was like, no, let me save it, because my throat is hurting, so I was like, I need a warm drink. But I don't want a venti warm drink. I want a venti cold drink. So I'm saving it. A successful Buffer Festival. We showed our things. We made things happen.
You looked like a queen.
Yeah.
I looked like I just signed the Declaration of Independence.
Wow. Well, what a transition, because for my Here For It this week, I am here for this Disney princess ass photo of us. Wow, it's like we didn't plan it.
It's like I married into royalty, and I'm just delicately holding my wife's hand.
Yeah, I mean, if you zoom in on our hands, it's the saddest. It's like you've never seen two people that know each other better that don't want to touch each other anymore. I like to call Nicky's look Baroque and broke. And I just feel like that should be your next podcast. That should be your next character. You should wear this every week. Hamilton Ho, that's you.
I'm here for a dog who, almost got killed by a hawk, but didn't, so...
It was all caught on camera. Natalia Hines was in a park with
Oh
her
my
Yorkie
God.
Maltese, Sugarfoot, when a hawk swoops down and nearly snatches her dog. It happened in Overbrook Park on Sunday. Hines says it's very scary.
Oh, well, I want to go to the park today, so this is terrifying. Jesus Christ. And Margot would not run. Margot would not be moving like this.
I feel like Sugarfoot didn't even know. Sugarfoot wasn't even aware that...
What an appropriate name for Sugarfoot. Sugarfooting all over that goddamn park.
Sugarfoot and Sweet Toes.
Listen, that's a terrifying reality that little dogs get swooped by hawks. And Margot
speaking
wants up.
of-
Oh, producer Margot wants up. All right. Margot's like, I hear you talking about other dogs and hawks, and I will not have it. Oh, man. Okay, well, this makes sense. Now she's
She heard the
happy.
hawk story. She's scared.
She don't like it.
She doesn't want to deal with that.
I
She's like,
know.
I know we're going to the park today. I'm not trying to get spooked.
I know. Well, that's why you stay close to mom, okay? Producer Margot's become such a huge part of the process. She stops in halfway through the episode to give us notes and to just remind us to keep our energy up, But not too up, because it scares her a little bit.
Yeah.
Why don't you sit down?
I feel like I left a good portion of my energy in Toronto.
I feel like my energy was gone even before Toronto, and just suckled the last bit of it.
This isn't even working.
I am at a point in my life where I'll drink coffee, and I can literally go take a nap. What is that? What 23andMe test?
Actually, I think that happens to people with ADD.
Yeah, coffee doesn't wake me up. I just kind of have been fooled into the consumerism of it and the peer pressure of holding something and drinking it.
Yeah, but then if I don't have it, since I'm addicted to caffeine, then I'll get a headache. So
Oh yeah, if I have coffee too many days in a row and then I go without it, usually that day is rough.
Mm-hmm.
That day involves a midday nap. I'm getting more into midday naps, I feel like. I'm starting to understand the old,
Like the sun's still out.
Because when you wake up at 6 a.m., 1 p.m. is like, maybe I'll take a little nap. I get it. I think that's what I'm incorporating into my life. Forever alone, forever asleep.
Forever asleep does not sound good.
That's death. Soundly asleep. Okay, let's talk about what I want to talk about this week. So, my topic this week is something that I really didn't watch and I'm not very informed on, and I don't even know if it's my place to say.
Whew.
But I feel like it's happening in the YouTube space, and it was a Twitter moment. So, it falls under all of the qualifications.
I hate that it was a Twitter moment.
I
didn't watch it either.
I saw clips of it online, and I tried to click into it, and I was like, oh, God, I can't do this. It's too much.
The thumbnail and title alone was like,
it's just so much.
Oh.
And there's already there's already like an update, apology, crying video. It's too much.
The first information in the description box is like a link to buy tickets to her tour or something like that. Oh, anyway, they don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, if you haven't caught on, we're talking about the Trisha Paytas video where Trisha talks about being trans.
Sweet baby Jesus.
And talks, I guess, in depth about how they have been seeing a therapist for the past 6 months for gender identity, and they've hinted before at being T, and they've never really. It seems like it's on a path where you're like, okay, but then there's all this kind of like, I think I'm a drag queen that's really a gay man that's really this because I like to dress up and get girly, but also there's a lot. This is what I can say about it because everyone's taking kind of a hot take and posted videos, and a lot of people are very angry, and then other people are very supportive. Either this person who has said that they are a chicken nugget while high on pills on kitchen floors in the past, allegedly.
Same though, for that one.
Same, I get that. Is potentially making something that's clickbaity and is meant to, who knows? There's been a lot of statements made by Trisha over the past however many years. The worst case possible scenario is also that this is someone who actually is transitioning or is opening up about a gender identity experience, and the internet just doesn't trust them. I immediately remember the story of the boy who cried wolf, and I think that that's a very applicable story here to give you consequences for things that happen when you continuously are trolling people and then doing this same kind of breakdown of like, I'm trolling you and then I'm acting shocked why people are reacting this way, and then I'm crying about it on a kitchen floor for a month, and then I'm doing these other horrible things, and I'm not mentioning this thing that I said before. It's a lot. What I will say is, for those of you who feel incredibly hurt by how things are phrased and what's being said, I would look to other people that are making responses to this that are much more thought out. I think that whenever I see something like this happen, if it is, completely fabricated, I always think of there are people that are going to be having really great conversations around it, and those are the people to follow. I don't know who those people are currently because this is just a lot, but I'm sure that some of you can put that below. I also would say get better role models. That's another one because I think that people are very people look up to this person. You should look up to better people. And I think that also that's something that happens as you get older and you start to realize that your faves are not just problematic, but also maybe potentially damaging to how you are moving in the world or not moving, as it were. So whenever Trisha's name comes up in conversation, I feel like my concern over the years has kind of turned into just a lack of any feeling. Because this is what I'll say. December's coming up and the CPMs are there. And this is the time of year when, Trisha tends to post these things. It's the
most lucrative time of the year.
I would say, in general, be wary of what you see over the next few months and what you click into and what you give your time and energy to. I have learned, as someone who's reacted very publicly to someone, Nicole Arbor, that was doing something that I thought was so damaging and this is so awful. Long term, it really didn't do anything to cancel anyone. It kind of just elevated them more in conversation, and I don't regret doing that because I think that it was important to focus that and have a conversation about it in a more open way. But I think that eventually you burn yourself out on that, and then you start realizing that people are literally playing that game to fuck with us all. So just use discernment. Use discernment when you're figuring out who to talk about, who to share, what to do. And definitely I would elevate people that are having the conversations that need to be had so that they fall in the timelines of the people that are still looking up to Trisha. Here's another thing. I think that we all just need to get a lot better at processing things offline so that when we bring it onto the internet, we know what the fuck we're talking about. And more importantly, we know how to respond to the criticism for what we're talking about. Because if we're coming from a place of I'm learning and I'm genuine, it's a little different. I see all the sides of it. I hate the internet pile-on because it's hard to wade through it. But I also understand that there are consequences to having a platform and saying the things that you say. So, wishing everyone well. And the reality is that anyone can access this platform. Anyone can do what they want. And so it's really for us, again, to amongst ourselves, curate and comment and
make informed judgments.
And make informed judgments, yes. So I would highly recommend that if you're looking for someone new to stan, that you find Meghan Tonjes on Any and All Things. And I don't know if it's a rainy day and everyone else has died, look for Soundly Awake, Nicole Fodi on others.
And it never rains in LA, so you might have a while. Also, I want to just note that the demon clicked a button because I know it wasn't me and I didn't see Margot doing it.
I don't know.
This just happened out of
I saw
nowhere.
that. Well,
it was happening.
God bless.
We're here.
God bless. Let us know below in the comments what you think about that. I mean, listen, I hate commenting on things that I haven't really watched, but sometimes it's like I just can't give the pennies to. It's, and I've seen it in so many different forms. It's like, how many times are we gonna out someone or get high on something and make claims about something or offend a community? I can't help but look at it as strategic. And that makes me sad because in moments where it's not strategic, I think that there's always going to be that doubt. And unfortunately, when you create a path of constantly doing that over and over again, people lose faith in you. And so whatever community Trisha needs, I hope Trisha finds. And whoever needs to find someone new to look up to, hi, we're here. We'll be your new parents, a blessing for us all.
A curse.
Sounds like a blessing, feels like a curse. I mean, everyone's making more money than me, so maybe I'm doing it wrong. Fuck. Just sell my soul for something. I don't even know what I would get for my soul, honestly, at this point.
Like a payment?
Yeah. They probably just give me store credit. And not very much. Also, I have a bone to pick with you, Toronto. Where the fuck is Potbelly's? I leave for a year and I come back and it's gone. What? What did we do?
It's fucked up.
I'm so sad. Every day I just woke up sad because I could taste it in my mouth, but I couldn't feel it in my mouth, And I'm sad. And
Can you say that again?
I could taste it in my mouth, but I couldn't feel it in my mouth.
Just making sure.
That's fine.
This is me. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't even have the energy to find the words to talk about.
Yeah, Nicky didn't speak during this episode.
I can't, look,
God. Don't listen to me as the representative of anything, regardless of my more fluidness this year as far as maybe gender and sexuality. I don't even, but I would say that all I can see are patterns, and every time
she called trans people trans, like the S being the plural. She's like, well, other trans ... Jesus.
It's just I think that most of us have a fear of misspeaking on things, and so we take our time, and that is not a fear that exists in Trisha's mind. And I don't know if that's like really something to be encouraged or if that's something to be terrified of, but regardless, I hope everyone can pay for the PR and therapy they need. And God bless.
Ooh,
God bless.
Ooh, let's undermine an entire community that already has trouble being seen as legitimate.
I saw Steph basically be like, yeah, it would be funny if girls weren't being killed for this kind of thing.
Correct.
And Trisha responding with basically like, you're closed-minded and ignorant, and it's just,
well, because she can also... like, she can troll and she can, like, say, well, you can't doubt me because if you do, then you're problematic, you know?
Yeah, and that's why I think it's such a hard thing to determine, that it's almost better to just
Ignore.
not even ignore, just move back from, and fill that space with things that make fucking sense and things that we do know.
Oh, I love things that make fucking sense.
I love it.
I miss them.
Love a little fact. But yeah, basically my heart is with any person that's struggling, trans or not, that saw that and was hurt. Couldn't be me. And that's why you should subscribe. This is me. That was me all yesterday looking at that Twitter moment. Like, wait, what? How did this... Who let this... What's going on? If you like these episodes, if you like us, you want to support the mission of What the Speed Fuck, which is to keep things fucking weird, you should join our Patreon, patreon.com/whatthesweetfuck. For $2 or more per month, you get extra clips, you get gift sets, you get, we have postcards, we have all kinds of goodies.
And we're so close to our next goal.
What's our next goal?
An entire episode in Midwest accents.
Well, you know.
Once we hit 250, you know.
Oh, 250 patrons. Would love to see it.
Would love to see it.
Would love to see it.
Absolutely.
I would call my mom on the phone, literally, just have her speak. Can you just repeat these back to us so we can hear it? Margot's full on sleeping on your laptop.
That's
She's
right.
so comfortable. Oh, she's dying. I love her. I'm just preparing us all because she's dying and I love her. Can we do the main babes in whining orgasm voices right now? Let me bring it in. It's okay. Just keep clicking
at any
it, Mom.
time we can.
Just keep clicking it. Look,
There we go.
Margot's
All right.
already pissed. She's like, why are you moving back from the table, girl? It's fine. I'm here. Jesus Christ.
All right. Thank you, Martine Hubert.
Martine, I just love your little face.
Oh yeah, Satan.
Oh yeah, Daddy Demon Dick. Joni of Arcadia. Oh, I love you so much.
Elijah.
Oh, Lenehan.
My throat hurts so bad.
Keith is probably like, what the fuck is going
Oh,
on?
Daddy's home.
Oh yeah, Daddy doesn't work anymore. Daddy quit his job.
Shannon Lemon.
Shannon Lemon right in my mouth.
and there's Snitch. Feraloidies.
Feraloidies. I'm really good at faking orgasms.
Please let us know if you never want us to do that again.
Pay us if you want it, and pay us if you don't want it.
Yeah, pay to vote. We want to give a to Wyatt Eaton,
Wyatt eating my heart right out of my chest.
Jordana Cardovi,
Jordana, I want to ride horses with you, Cordovi.
Katie Golden,
Katie, golden era, golden age, golden babe.
Christian Hiraldo Garcia,
Christian, you sound like I would fall in love with you and it would be painful.
Princely, Chelsea Gleason.
Chelsea.
I fucked up. I said 2 L's.
I like
Chelsea Gleason.
Chelsea Gleason.
That's your new nickname. Liam Trenholm.
Liam, I want to play you like a little Trenholm.
Love that instrument. Brandon Hughes.
Brandon Hughes of Sadness in My Heart.
One of my favorite names, Cat Waterflame.
Oh my God, Cat, I want to dance on Nicky's grave, Waterflame.
Jessica True Blood Riddle.
Jessica, Eric and Snooki Forever, True Blood Riddle.
Sammy Sue.
Sammy Sosa Sue.
Devince Alvarado.
Devins, pay me like one of your French girls, Alvarado.
Lawrence Colden.
Lawrence, it's cold in here. You know, there might be some messages in the atmosphere.
Sebastian Whitaker.
Sebastian, you sound like a famous author, Whitaker.
Roberto XS.
Roberto, my titty is touching Nikki's elbow, XS.
That's true. AJ Avasia.
AJ, I just want to cuddle you like a little baby porcupine, Avasia. I don't know, I see visuals sometimes and I just go with it.
Tamara Moongraves.
Tamara, the only bitch that cares about me, Moongrave.
Sam Brodeur.
Sam, it's too much, Broder.
Evan Blue.
Evan's so blue without you.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Chelsea Strong.
Chelsea Strong on the way to my heart.
Pam Gallegos.
Pam, I just want to talk to you about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
And William Harvey.
And William Say No Shit Harvey.
We also want to all the BBs you see on the screen, the BBs you don't see who are ghost BBs. If you'd like to join us in the afterlife, please visit
Yeah.
patreon.com/what'asweet.
R.I.P.
Oh, yes!
You can find Meghan Tonjes on most things.
You can find it.
You can find him at Soundly Awake.
Yeah.
Do you ever hate yourself so much